to the 16th episode of the Liam and Chris Wrestling Podcast. I'm Liam, and this is...
I'm her dad, Chris, and we're excited to be with you today for the 16th episode of the podcast.
Yep, so we have 4 things to talk about. First, we had Saturday Night's main event. Then, we got Monday Night Raw. Then, we got Friday Night SmackDown. And then we have AEW Dynamite / Collision at the end. So let's kick it off with our first segment topic, which is Saturday night's main event reactions. First off, what the heck was that Roman Reigns segment at the end?
Well,
like, seriously, what was that?
I don't know, Leanne. I think what they were doing was they were trying to get an opportunity since they were in New York and the Knicks had just won the World Championship. I think that they just wanted to somehow get their top superstars in the ring with some of the Knicks players. And I think that they had to find a way to do that and advance the storyline. So I really think that's really all it was about.
Yeah, but couldn't that just have, like, opened the show instead of, like, main eventing?
I agree. I agree with you completely. But, Roman goes on last. He is our tribal chief.
Yeah. I think they should
kind of like Hogan must pose back in the day.
I think that they just should have opened the show, get that segment out of the way as soon as the show opens.
I agree with you. It didn't really do a whole lot. It would have been good to curtain jerk with that.
You could
and then have some good wrestling matches.
Yeah, you could have basically skipped that part at the end because it basically did absolutely nothing.
Yep.
Then up next, we're gonna talk about, could Cody Rhodes be turning heel? If you didn't see on social media, WWE posted this video about how after the show, CM Punk was getting interviewed, and Kathy Kelly is interviewing him. Cody's like saying like, what was that for, Cody? Like, because CM Punk accidentally hit Cody with the belt.
Right, and they, at the very beginning of the match that came out, they had a little hug, a little embrace, sold the double baby face look. And
I say like,
maybe
it's peachy-fied. That's how they do it.
Now maybe there might be a little bit of a problem, and we might see a Cody Rhodes heel turn.
Yeah.
We'll see. They have 2 weeks to do it. Do you think it would happen at SummerSlam?
SummerSlam, there's no way.
That would be a good, shocking way to maybe end night one.
Yeah, most likely they'll probably do the turn at SummerSlam, but I bet there's going to be cracks forming every single week.
Yep, we're going to find out in 2 short weeks.
Yep. Up next, Danhausen beats Shady McDonough in a no disqualification match with help from the Mini Houses and the next player, too.
Yeah, Carl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, I don't know.
So that's okay. Big Danhausen fan in the Newman house here.
You.
So Leanne, huge fan. I'm also a fan. Nope. So we love our Danhausen.
I like him. Yeah, he's a
we knew that he would go over JD, so
yeah.
Good to get Danhausen a win. Good to see the many Housens and see that they're doing well. And again, getting another New York Knicks player involved in the storyline.
Yep, it seems like that they had a lot of celebrities in this thing. Like there was a lot. Like you had the people in the crowd. You had the people like at that Roman segment that we just really talked about.
Well, you are New York City, so there are a lot of celebrities close. And also, they're building toward the second biggest show of the year, so good opportunity to try to get...
Please, be the Roman and Seth thing. Please, a one-night thing. We do not need them to interfere in the main event night 2. Please say that you've learned your lesson from Cody and Randy at WrestleMania.
Okay.
Yeah, we do not need another Cody versus Randy scenario from this past year's WrestleMania.
Yep. Okay.
Then we had Brie and Paige versus Fatal Influence. In my opinion, this was the worst match on the card because basically it showed like JC Jane helping Fatal Influence get the win, and it was also really short and okay.
So one way to get the belts off of.
Oh, yeah. Fatal Influence is your new Women's Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, so taking the belts off of Brie and Paige before SummerSlam. And it's going to be interesting to see how this turns out for SummerSlam. Will the belts be on SummerSlam? If they are, will Fatal Influence defend them now against Nikki and Brie? Or will Paige be... Or how... what exactly is going to happen in this division now? So I think that they need to continue to build these types of storylines and promote these kinds of belts. and get folks involved and get them on the card. So we'll see what happens going into SummerSlam over the next 2 weeks.
My opinion is that I could see them not making the SummerSlam. I could see them making the SmackDown before SummerSlam.
Could, but you got to remember it's 2 nights of shows. So, and we don't have to stick to the 5-match card. We can.
I think that there's supposed to be around 13 to 14 matches.
I like that a lot better. You know, if it's going to be a big show, 7 matches a night, that'd be great. You can put the first 1 or 2 or whatever on ESPN. Try to continue to sell it and go from there.
Then you had Lyra, Valkyria, and Bailey. They were the best match show in my opinion.
Yeah, so Lyra comes in as a heel.
Also, the Death Revolution music it's okay, not the worst.
Can you
thing.
still woo? Can you still woo?
A little, yeah. You can technically still woo, but it's like a darker version.
Lyra goes over. Bailey gets with a clean 1, 2, 3, right?
Lyra beats Bailey.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring.
After the match.
That's a big win for Lyra, by the way.
Yeah, after the match, Lyra sends Bailey through the steel steps. Oh, and also, Lyra's nose was bleeding for like most of the match.
Wow. So was it a hard way? Did she get broke open a hard way?
I don't know.
Yeah. We'll have to go back and take a look at that.
Yeah, we'll probably have to look back at that.
Okay.
In my opinion, this has been the worst Saturday night's main event since it came back. Because no returns, no title changes. Well, tag team title changes, sorry.
But you had the Knicks.
The Knicks,
which they were on the show. It's not a return, but they did have special guests.
Special guests, but compared to like the other Saturday night's main events, if you look back, like should we go back to the last Saturday night's main event? It had like better matches, and if you like compare, like they had Cody and Drew facing at one of the Saturday night's main events last year, and like it was just a whatever Saturday night's main event. That's it for Saturday night's main event.
And we're gonna move on to what now? Monday Night Raw?
Yep, we got Monday Night Raw for topic number 2.
I love it. I'm feeling jacked. Let's go.
Okay, first thing for Monday Night Raw, Roman and Seth contract signing. So it was a heated contract signing. Roman and Seth were at each other's throats. Roman was like bashing on like the heist of the century and stuff. Seth was talking about how Roman has never beaten him on a PLE 1-on-1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that is true. And Leanne, let me ask you: do you think this is the one? Is Roman going to beat him this time, or do you think Roman's ready for a little vacation going into football season?
This is what I'm thinking. I said last week that Seth's going to win, but now I'm starting to think about it because you have Money in the Bank. And maybe someone by the name of LA Knight. Yeah! I have a feeling that LA Knight finally wins Money in the Bank this year and beats Roman after Roman has a 1-on-1 match with someone else during the PLE calendar year. You do not like that because you do not like LA Knight.
No chance. No, and I mean no chance.
No, you.
LA Knight beats Roman Reigns under any circumstance.
What if we make a bet?
What's the bet?
How about this? If LA Knight beats Roman Reigns anywhere, like could be any match, you owe me $10.
It's got to be for the title.
Okay. And if LA Knight beats Roman Reigns, $10. $10. If I lose the bet, I'll give you $10. If you lose the bet, you give me $10.
How long do you have? How long is? I mean, this isn't just going forever and ever.
Next WrestleMania.
So by next WrestleMania.
Yep. We're closing this. I'm gonna save this for later.
See the shake? See the shake? Let's get it.
Okay. So that's on. But what do you think is gonna happen to Roman Reigns if he beats Seth Rollins?
Well, so I think it's interesting to see that the bloodline storyline. I think it'll continue to grow. Fatu's not in with him now.
Fatu, yes.
Fatu is, but Jacob is not.
Jacob Fatu is with them.
The other one. The little brother of the
Solo
twins.
is not, yeah.
Solo.
So it's Jay, Jimmy, and Fatu versus Solo, LA, and Royce Keys at SummerSlam.
Okay. Time for Solo to turn on Royce Keys in LA.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm predicting a Solo Sokoa thumb right in LA Knight's windpipe.
Okay. Then we got Alpha Academy. Alpha Academy comes out. They ask Maxine why she turned heel, why she joined Division. Otis kind of admits how he has feelings for
He's got a
him.
little crush on Maxine.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So then the
Otis,
Vision and Alpha Academy stop brawling.
Good.
Then
Yeah.
Otis and Maxine have a little thing. When Maxine's like, Otis, no, please don't. But then Theory low blows Otis.
I did see this.
And then
yeah.
Maxine's like, I would never be with a person like you. Never, ever.
Good job, Maxine. Way to be honest with Otis, right to his face, leaving no doubt about where he stands with you, Maxine Dupree.
So,
Dupree.
where does this leave for Alpha Academy in Division?
I think that, so when we say Alpha Academy, are we saying Otis
We're saying
and
Otis and Tozawa.
Tozawa, that's it?
Yeah.
I think the Alpha Academy is a wrap.
I have a funny feeling.
They'll probably wrestle at, I think maybe
SummerSlam.
SummerSlam.
I have a funny feeling.
And Alpha Academy's probably going to go over.
Yeah, because do you want to know what's happening?
What?
Braun's unhappy with his creative direction with Division. He wants to be away from Division.
Braun turns on him?
Maybe Braun turns on them. That's what I'm thinking. Because if you thought of this time last year, Braun Breaker was in the main event with Division. And he was like, people thought that he was going to be the next world title winner. Like the next Royal Rumble winner.
I kind of like Theory with Maxine as his valet. Or like as, you know what I mean, escort the ring or manager or whatever you want to call it. I kind of like that. Kind of like a Macho Man Elizabeth thing.
But except
all the way to
heels.
the top. I think that, well, Macho Man was a heel for a long time too. That would be awesome. I kind of like it. And Maxine can help him cheat to get to the top. I think that. Guys, we're writing stories here. We're doing it. On the Leanne and Chris podcast, we're doing it, guys.
So you think that Theory's going to be a world title winner? Like
Should
the
be.
World Heavyweight Championship guy?
Should be.
Ooh.
At some point he should be. That's what Vince thought.
Ooh.
Vince pretty smart. He's done it for a while.
Oh, that's kind of a hot take.
Yeah. He'd be a great heel with her by the side, and they just cheat and lie and go over and over and over, and they get away with it, and they get to the top.
So basically like the Miz and Mrs. a little bit?
A little bit, kind of like Dom and Liv.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. And that would actually be really cool if they put the build on Theory and Maxine, and then maybe one of them becomes baby and they go against each other.
It's like
either Dom and Liv or Maxine and Theory go baby,
ooh.
and the other one's healed and they go against each other. I'm not saying a mixed tag. I'm saying like with both the females at ringside too, and they're both doing stuff interfering.
I don't think that any
mixed
of them.
Tag would be cool
None
too.
of them are turning baby anytime soon.
I'd love to see it heel on heel. That'd be great.
Okay, and our last thing is Chad Gable. He wins the gauntlet and now is facing Penta at SummerSlam. It's time to pull the trigger. Gable is gotta win. Like it's his hometown. It's the IC championship that he's been chasing for over 2 years.
I think that Gable has put in his time. I think he's very deserving and very worthy. I think yes, I agree. Chad Gable's worked really hard, and let's see what he can do with it. Penta's had a nice run.
Maybe
I'm not really sure.
On SmackDown.
I would love to see that. And I think Penta's been good. I think since he's had the championship, he hasn't done a whole lot with it. He's had matches, but not really. I don't know. It doesn't seem as.
It's been good matches though.
Yeah, predominant. Yes, Penta always puts on good matches, but like you said, I want to see him back with the Lucha Bros, Mexican, Cero Miedo, meet me in the ring.
Yep, and that is it for Monday Night Raw. Now we have Friday Night SmackDown.
Woo!
Number 1, we have Gunther and Cody ends in a brawl.
Ooh.
So, Cody and Gunther have a match in the main event because in the opening segment, Gunther and Cody call out each other, which leads to this main event. And basically, CM Punk came out with CM Punk tried to help Cody. Sammy tried to help Gunther. They both get no contest, which leads to a huge brawl in Saturday night's main event.
Right, and then Gunther loses as well as the last real good guy, and now he's got a match with Nick Aldis.
Yep. So if we've got to mention this Saturday night's main event topic. Forgot about that. Nick Aldis interfered in the match, which led to earlier this afternoon. I was watching the countdown to SummerSlam. Gunther comes out at the beginning. He's yelling at Triple H. Nick Aldis comes out. And basically Gunther slaps Nick Aldis. Then Gunther starts walking away. Nick Aldis comes over. And basically he punches Gunther. Security immediately comes out. They separated them two.
It's been a while.
Triple H makes it official. Gunther versus Nick Aldis for SummerSlam.
It's been a while since a GM. Since GM has really gotten into the mix. But yeah, this ought to be pretty cool. Like it's feeding someone else to Gunther. It's a good storyline. Gunther's going to go over big, but it'd be pretty cool to see the GM. And then how do they move on from there? Once Gunther beats Aldis, then where do we go? How does Aldis have control over him in the SmackDown locker room? I don't know, but it's going to be interesting to find out.
Yep. Then we have an announcement. Rhea Ripley cannot defend her Women's Championship at SummerSlam, so they're crowning an interim champion, which means in a 5-person ladder match. This sounds like AEW.
Well, I would say that how many times we had to see someone who's injured have to forfeit the belt, right? So what this tells me is
100% of the time.
100% of the time. So it tells me that Rhea's probably actually very close to returning.
Well, she has torn meniscus.
Yeah, but those don't take super long to heal. So I don't like the interim champion idea. I almost think it needs to be whoever wins it.
It's like the actual champion.
You're either the champion or the number one contender.
Yeah, like this
right?
is
I don't like, well, I'm going to be the interim champion, and then what? When Rhea's ready, she comes back, and then they're basically our interim champion.
Placeholder, because they don't.
Yeah.
Why is
they're basically the number one contender, except they're walking out with a fake belt.
Why is it like this? Like, are they too scared to pull the belt off of Rhea? Like, let her keep the championship while she recovers, or just make her lose the title. You have did that with basically everyone. You did that with Finn Balor in 2016. You did it with Naomi when she was pregnant. You basically did it to everyone. But how come when Rhea gets injured, you guys are not doing it?
I have to believe that maybe some of the wrestlers in the back are thinking the same exact thing that you are, Leanne. Like, why does Rhea get the special treatment? So, going to be interesting.
Yep. Then,
just like Roman said to Seth, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? You beat me, you're going to hold the belt for a couple minutes? Until you get hurt again?
Another thing, Seth gets hurt. He has to lose the title too.
That's right.
That's another person.
That's right.
Okay, speaking of the qualifying matches, we had 2 qualifying matches. JC Jane and Tiffany Stratton, and Jade Cargill versus Nia Jax. Tiffany advances against JC Jane.
Leanne, what time is it?
Tiffy time.
You daggone right it is. Nice job, Tiffy Stratton. Way to get a win in advance.
Yep, she advances. This is a little weird. Why would a U.S. champion try to go after the women's championship? Because she already has a championship.
She could be like old Becky Two Belts.
And also like how Lyra held the
She could be Tiffy Two Belts.
We'll see.
I'm in. Let's go. Let's do this.
And then Jade Cargill and Nia Jax are about to have a match. But then Charlotte comes in. She beats up Jade, which leads to Jade advancing. Nia is not happy. Backstage segment, we see Lash and Nia. They're mad. And
they want to go for Charlotte.
Adam Pearce is like, fine, you get a redo qualifying match against Charlotte Flair next week.
Oh, okay. So again, advancing the storyline. And of course, Nia Jax, always a formidable opponent. But I think we all know we're getting, right. Jade's going to go beat up Charlotte, right? And it's going to be the same thing the other way. Nia's going to get squeezed out. Always a formidable opponent. And then we're going to have an injured Charlotte Flair going into SummerSlam. A storyline, injured Charlotte Flair, because, Jade's going to beat her up. Nia's going to put something on her in the ring. And then she's going to be laid out flat. And we're going to have an injured. And can she do it at SummerSlam?
Yeah. And then we had a backstage segment.
Ooh.
So Blake Monroe, she attacks Kiddos away. And you also see Johnny Gargano. Dude, your wife's getting attacked.
Did he lay there like a fish while she was getting attacked?
Yes, he didn't do anything. Like, dude.
This guy's going to stand up at SummerSlam.
SummerSlam?
It's got like, okay, it's at the point now, guys. I'm done with it. Whatever we're doing, let's do it.
Ball midday trigger! Like, dude, your wife got attacked by someone behind. Actually, stand up and help her. Don't let your wife get beat up.
Maybe he will, maybe we'll get Candace versus Blake at SummerSlam.
Or a
And he
qualifying
comes down
match.
to the ring.
Oh, no way. They don't just randomly pull triggers on that because she also has attacked Julia. She attacked Kiana James. She attacked Chelsea Green in a digital exclusive last week. Now she attacked Candice LeRae. And then we have one more thing, which is Raiders and Fraxium. I know you don't like it, but hear me out. This match was good. Like, it was. You didn't even watch SmackDown this week, so you can't even say anything.
Yeah, because the main event was Fraxium.
They wanted the main event. Cody and Gunther were the main event.
Yeah, still, Fraxium was on it.
Dude, they're not that bad as you see. I don't know why, but they're actually good. They're not as bad as you think. In my opinion, this match was really good. I did like the high flying versus like the strong guys. War Raiders get the win over Fraxium.
I will say this, Leanne. That is typically a very good recipe for a good match. When you have some high flyers and some strong guys.
At least watch the match from this past week and see
I'll
what
watch
you
it.
think.
I'll watch
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep, and the match was pretty solid. I did like how when Nathan Frazier he jumped over the rope, War Raiders caught him, but then Axiom comes flying over, which takes everyone else out.
Yep, always good. Hey, high flying spots are fun. That's why. Hey, what was the match a couple weeks ago? It was Ray Phoenix.
Phoenix versus El Hingo Dave Vikingo.
Yeah, Vikingo. He's pretty
Yeah,
good.
he got injured like on Tuesday. And that's it for Friday Night SmackDown.
About some AEW.
Yep. Okay, so topic 4. We have AEW Dynamite / AEW Collision. First thing is that Kenny Omega, he gets the old black AEW title back. He is celebrating.
Triple B, bye-bye.
He's celebrating with the Young Bucks when Will Ospreay comes out. They're cutting a promo on each other a little bit about how Ospreay needs to win this in Wembley, but they're still technically both baby faces at the moment.
You know what? We have SummerSlam going on. This is the best match.
Yeah,
I mean, in SummerSlam season, Ospreay and Omega is the best match.
I think All In may have a chance to be better than SummerSlam.
Oh, from a work rate, 1,000% it will be.
Yeah. When All In and SummerSlam happen in August, we'll tell you what we think, which is a better show, anyways. Mm-hmm. So we had this Omega Ospreay match seems to be really good. Ospreay and Omega have faced each other twice, I think.
Yep.
So this has the capability to be like a 5-star match.
This got a 5-star written all over it, Leanne, and I'm super excited to see it. This is going to be a fantastic match. Mm-hmm. And I MJF's a great champion. He's the best heel in AEW, but they had to make this the main event. So MJF gets the belt pulled off. Is he going to have a match?
He was not on Dynamite or Collision this week.
Wonder if he's going to go away for a little bit. I'd hate to see him miss a payday though from All In.
He's probably just missing the Redemptions build up, and then he'll return on the Dynamite after Redemption.
Probably, yeah.
So we also had Kevin Knight. He interrupted Omega and Ospreay's promo, and basically Kevin Knight has been like this heel TNT champion. He's with the Don Callis family. He's like whatever. He's like this chill back bad guy. He doesn't really care. Then he challenges Omega for the AEW title at Redemption. Omega accepts. Kevin Knight is definitely going to lose this match because they are not doing Kevin Knight versus Ospreay. No one wants to see that.
That's right.
But
One-Winged Angel. I hope it's a squash.
Not squash. She's a TNT champion, dude.
Yeah, they'll put some work in.
Yeah. So then we also have a segment also happen with Chris Jericho saying that he wants Tommaso Ciampa.
The Painmaker.
Painmaker's back. We're getting Tommaso Ciampa versus Chris Jericho. We have the Psycho Killer versus the Painmaker. And also, this past Collision, Tommaso said he wants a no-holds-bar.
I love it.
And we also have Young Bucks. They cut a promo. They do not trust Ospreay at all. They're saying that Ospreay's a death rider now about how he has changed and stuff.
Yeah, they're right. They're right.
So, the Young Bucks have challenged Moxley and Will to a tag team match at Redemption. Later on Collision, Moxley and Will accept. Will Ospreay also has a match on Collision, and when he's about to beat his opponent, he goes to like the one, hidden blade. He stops. He doesn't do the one hidden. He doesn't do the hidden blade. He starts doing like bam, bam, bam on his opponent, and the opponent taps out quickly.
It's a trademark of the black. I call them Blackpool Combat Clubs.
Death Riders.
Yeah, Death Riders. Yeah. Yep. So
I think Ospreay
it sounds like Redemption's setting up to be a good PLE, and then obviously all was it All In?
All In, yep.
All In's gonna be great.
Yep. So I would like to also mention this. You remember that release wave that happened at WrestleMania this past year?
Yes.
Guess what? 90 days are coming up this week, so people can start signing. So some people may be coming to AEW.
We're going the New Day back?
New Day has like another 60 to 70 days since they won the release wave. They probably won't show up until like August, but maybe we could see some people coming over from that release wave.
Yeah, absolutely. Who do you think? Who were the top people?
Not gonna like who I think Motor City has a chance to come over. I know you don't like them, but they're probably coming over. I also think that maybe Kairi Sane may also have a chance.
Kairi Sane probably be there, yeah, absolutely.
Kairi most likely will be.
Kairi! Where's Asuka at?
I think Kairi has a huge chance to come over. I have a feeling that Motor City and Kairi may be coming over to AEW.
I agree, Kairi probably coming over.
Yep. What about you? Do you think anyone from the release wave is coming over?
Kairi. I think that's the main one.
Kairi's basically the main one?
She's the main one I think we're going to get, yeah.
Okay. And this has been the 16th episode of the Leanne and Chris Wrestling Podcast.
All right.
This has been Leanne and...
I'm her dad, Chris. And we're glad that you joined us today. And we're happy that you watched the Leanne and Chris podcast.